Family and friends, my beloved alley cats. How are you guys? Before we get started, the elephant in the room, I'm aware of what is going on. And I just beg you guys, this is the channel we'll come to get away from politics and to get away from the crazy that's taking place in the world. I'm well aware of it, believe me. So, gosh, part of me, we almost decided not to do the live just because of everything going on. Because what do I want to do? Celebrate my trip to Korça. Then I thought, you know what? Maybe people need that, escape what's going on. So we decided to do it. So Korça was absolutely stunning. We were there last summer, and it was packed. Over February, Old Town, where I like to go. Very, it is touristy, but it's Old Town. It's absolutely gorgeous. But it was empty, so it was good to go there both times. April and I will be. We already made reservations for August, the third week. The reason for that is they have a beer fest. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I just had to turn up the volume. Their beer fest, kind of like a small Oktoberfest, but it's supposed to be very cool. And they set the exact dates kind of late. And last year, I made the mistake of waiting until they put the exact dates down. And by the time that happened, and I tried to get a room, everything was booked up. I couldn't. So I know it's going to be in the third week of August. We already rented or put in for rent for a couple days there. Clay and Jennifer are going to join us as well. I hope other people do too. And Brad Webster, good day, all from South Dakota. Cold. With the news this morning, our move to Albania cannot come fast enough. I feel you, Brad. Yeah. So safe travels, man. All right, there's Greg. Good morning from Washington State. Very good. Cold there too, man. Wet, but welcome, man. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate y'all coming here, so thank you. Also, as usual, monetization's off on the lives. That way you guys don't have to sit through commercial. Because if you guys take the time to be here live with me, making the show, I'm not going to make you sit through commercials. I'm not going to do that. Videos, commercials are on. I'm sorry. Okay. Brenda, hi from Toronto. How you doing, Brenda? I like in Toronto. I hope you're enjoying it. Great city. Hope you're able to visit Scandic Square and the bazaars and everything else like that. So welcome. Thank you very much for being here. It's my wife. When you see a Zam, that is my wife. She's saying hello, everyone. My wife's saying hi to Brad. Hi to Greg. Greg M. Ms. April, howdy. Glad you're here, Greg. Very much so. Yeah, so Korça was hot. Yeah, Korça was beautiful. So we've seen it both ways. In the summer when there's a lot of people, and then when it's empty. We prefer the off season. Easier to get around. Everything was still open. So a lot of people tell you, oh, in the off season, everything's closed. That's simply not true. At least not that April and I have noticed. So we really had a good time. My wife's wishing everyone happy week. There's the Campbells, Over the Hill Nomads. Good evening, Alleycast. Really great channel. If you guys get a chance to see their channel, Over the Hill Nomads, exploring. I think they're in Valour now. They were in Durrës. So my wife is here. She's scrolling through. My wife's saying hello to Judy and saying hi, Jim. Yeah, Judy, the aqua woman. I always tease her every chance I get because she would go swimming every day. Good for her. And like I said, great channel. Great channel. So let's see. Greg saying howdy to J&J. Very good. Yeah. Next, what do you got? About 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We're going to Dublin, Ireland. And the reason I grew out the beard is I'm going to dye green because we're going to be there St. Patrick's Day. And I'm really looking forward to doing that, guys. So I'm loving that. Hey, do me a favor. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Because, like I said, the volume was down and I turned it up. I don't know if that affects it on your end. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Oops. See, I touched the chat. It goes wild. That is my fault. Bear with me, guys. There's James Davis. Oh, I can't speak Spanish, but I know you're down in Panama. Enjoying life. You always chime in. It's great. And I very much appreciate it. So hello. Hopefully you're doing well. Easy saying hey. There's my wife saying hello to James. James here every week. I appreciate you, buddy, for chiming in. Thank you for being part of the channel. The Campbell saying evening to Greg. And my wife saying hi, Easy. Yeah, so we got Ireland coming up, so really looking forward to that. What we're going to do after that, I don't know. When we get closer to the summer, April and I don't travel. We'll be staying in. I want to go back to Poland. We'll see if we're going to do that. got so many things and places we want to do. And one of the beauties about coming here, as I've talked about before, once you're here and established, travel is cheap and easy. So it's very good, very good. So looking forward to that, man. It's going to be cool. Old Town Korça is great. It's coming from Greg. Yeah. But, man, the stones, they're like this walking on it. So I can see if I lived there, man, it's just a matter of time I twist an ankle. But just an Old Town. But it's beautiful. I just love stuff like that. Drinking my water. Alexis, hey, saying hello to friends. Glad that you're here as usual. I very much appreciate you. So hopefully you're doing really well. After this, we're having our get-together. Saturday and Zara. Let me see if I spell that.
Glente,
Glenti restaurant. And that is, I'm using the Pogradec Hotel as a point of reference. If you're staring at the water, go right, and you'll see Scotia Fast Food in the very first restaurant is where we're meeting tonight. And
before Scotia.
Before Scotia.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got a lot of white tables.
When she says Scotia, not the city, she's talking about a restaurant. It's a fast food place. But be the first restaurant if you're going right from Pogradec Hotel. April, if you get a chance, can you put that in the chat, the spelling? Mm-hmm. Thank you, my love. We're going to be there 8 o'clock tonight. If you're earshot, come on out. I've been meeting a lot of new people that have been coming out. It's been great. It's been absolutely super. And the new couples there now, right? They're going to be there?
Which one's this couple?
I know. Eddie, I think, right? I haven't had a chance to meet him.
Yeah.
Eddie and
Adele, I think.
Okay, we haven't met them yet, but they're here, and I think they're going to be at the meetup tonight, which is wonderful. Regina, Alaska Top Dog. I can't believe I made it a second week in a row. Hello, everybody. Yes, Regina's great. We love her on this channel, and she is working in Japan right now. How cool is that? I think she's got a 3-year contract, and then she's going to retire, and hopefully looking at Albania. There's my wife saying hi to Europass. Europass are here. And there's Jeff saying hello, everyone. Jeff from Not Dead Yet Adventures. And there's Europass. Hey, April, sounds like y'all had a great time in Korça. We did. If you guys get a chance, check out the Europass page. They give out really good, spot-on information, about Albania. So we very much appreciate that. Appreciate the help that they give everybody, too. So great channel, man. A lot of great channels. I love Jeff's channel, too. Easy. About to book a ticket again for this summer for 5 weeks in Pogradec. Very good. Can't wait. Can't wait to see you. Expanding the size of the chef for these old eyes. Forgive me. Annette Davis. Hi there, everyone. We are only 9 days away from our flight. Yes. Oh, the only thing I remember that last week, you're just sprinting towards that finish line. So I get it. So you're excited. Did I get everything? Did I dot my I's and I cross the T's? So you'll be fine. So I'll be thrilled when you're here. Thrilled when you're back. Now this is probably the most interesting name I've seen on YouTube. Pooping while standing, 5801. I love it. Pooping while standing, 5801. Forgive me. Nice interview with Dan from Vagabond Awake. Thanks. Great guys. The second time. I was able to do an interview with him. The first time I met him when he was in Toronto for the first time, and I was there shortly after I got there. I was there for a couple months, and him and Chong were here, and I invited him over if I could interview him. He said, "Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great." Both really great, down-to-earth people. Obviously his channel's top-notch. They are slow travelers for those that don't know. Where April and I are home basers. The difference is a slow traveler will always. They're just moving on and moving on and moving on to the next place. A home baser, we take off for a little bit and come back home. Take off for a little bit and come back home. So there is a difference. But when I first started studying to be an expat, Dan's channel from Vagabond Awake was one of the first that I really locked onto, and I got great information. He breaks down cost of living better than anyone I've ever met. And not just a countrywide. He'll do different cities inside that country. It's really done well. So thanks, Wayne. Said nice interview with Dan. Great guy, man. Love the guy. Him and Sean. There's Brenda. Hi, April and Patrick. I was planning to move to Pogradec, and due to my indecisions and the bridge out, I got a place in Toronto. Yeah, for those who don't know, we've been having a lot of rain. Not right now, but for a couple of weeks, and there's damage to a bridge going from Toronto to pogradec, and you got to do like a workaround, and now it's like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, really.
Mhm.
Yeah, to get to here to Toronto. So, man, so when we go to Ireland, we're flying out of Toronto, and what we're going to do is get there the day before. That way, if there's a delay or any problems like that, so we're going to stay the night at a hotel right outside the airport. Spend a little extra money, but then you got that peace of mind where you're afraid you're going to be late because there's a bridge out. So, but I feel you, Brenda. I was like, don't tell me that. So you did get a place in Toronto. Cool. April really loves Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah, April really loves Toronto. I like Toronto too. Don't get me wrong. Just a lot of traffic. But the good news is there's something always going on at concerts. We've seen professional boxing matches there, but there's always something going on. Okay. Now that I'm older, I prefer slow it down a little bit. We visit there as often as we can. Got some good friends there. And like I said, there's always something happening in Toronto. Kenneth, good evening. It's Kenneth Head. Good evening. Just got moved in today into our apartment in Scotia. Yes. Can't wait to get back out your way to say hello. Great job, Kenneth. I'm thrilled. So good evening. Just got moved in today to our apartment in Scotia. For those that don't know, if you're new to the channel, for April night, it was a toss-up between Scotia and pogradec. And it was an honest against top-up. We'd be happy either city. And we told our realtors, wherever you can get me the best deal, man. And also, this popped up here in pogradec. We jumped on it. No regrets. But boy, we love Scotia. We got to get back there. Like I said, if you're just coming in right now, April and I did put in for August. The third week, traditionally, they have the beer fest, a Korça beer fest. Think of that as like a mini Oktoberfest, but it's supposed to be a great time to go. I know Jeff's been there during the beer fest. So I'm like 90% sure that Jeff, not dead yet Adventures, has been to Scotia during the beer fest, but we haven't. So looking forward to that. So we already booked up this early because don't wait if you're going to try to get there. See if you can book a place now for it. That's what we did. So looking forward to that. Third week of August in Korça. Oh, before I forget to tell you, so we went to the Korça Brewery because they said they have tours. But we weren't sure at this time of year. Very nice guy comes out, speaks English, took us on a private tour of the place. And so I started filming. And he goes, well, not the technical stuff. And all of a sudden I went towards a vat where it's, brewing. And he goes, no. He goes, I don't want to get in trouble with my boss. And so I don't want to get him in trouble. So I just told, hey, I'm turning it off. I put it in my pocket. And he goes, just be careful. And I go, I'm not going to chance your job, bro. And that guy was so nice to us.
Yes.
The guy was unbelievably nice. And at the end, we're drinking beer, fresh beer, right out of the vat. Hasn't even been put in the bottle yet. Oh, it was fantastic. And then guess what he was going to charge us for this tour and for a free beer? Nothing. I had to force a 2,000 lek note on him. And he wouldn't take it. And I go, hey, it's for your dad. Because he said something like his dad worked for 35 years and his pension wasn't enough, so he had to go back to work. I go, we give that to your dad. Guy was almost in tears. Great guy, So I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, I didn't get that video. And I wasn't going to push it. I didn't want to put the guy's job in danger. So that's why I didn't do it. Oh, if you guys get a chance, take a tour. Take a tour of that place. It's cool. My wife's saying hi to and hi to Annette. Hi, Jeff. Hi to Pooping While Standing. I love that name. I do. I love that name. Let me see. There's Jeff saying, I'm happy you go in. Absolutely, man. That was wonderful. That was really cool. So, and like I said, it was a private tour. It was just me and April. And at first we went and we talked to the security guard. And he's like, wait, no, what do you want? And I showed him my Google Translate because his English wasn't good. And he made a few phone calls. He goes, wait here. And April and I waited for maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then the guy coming out wasn't really a tour guide. He actually just worked at the factory. But he spoke good English, so they sent him down, and the guy was just great. And to drink that fresh beer, right after it's made, is wonderful. Just really good. So it was a wonderful tour. If you guys get a chance, take that tour. And if you're going to be here in August, see if you can get your reservations for the third week of August. Keep our fingers crossed that everything's going to go okay. There is the Europat saying, John, go in. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. It's funny because we met John And John was, talking about going everywhere. I think he was going to go to France, and he got here. Great guy. I met him, super guy. And man, he can burn the candle at both ends because he flew into Toronto and immediately took a cab up here to Pogradec. He was here for maybe 2 days. He's booking back to the States already to sell his stuff. So John's like, man, he's going. He's on top of it, man. Regina, Alaska Top Dog. April, aren't the saffron fields somewhere around Barat? Did you catch that, honey?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling her to ask. I'm trying to ask Judy.
Oh, okay. April's trying to look that up for you, honey.
No, I'm asking Judy.
Oh,
She would know.
yeah, Judy would know. Judy would know. So I am not sure. Let's put it that way. I keep messing up the chats there. Oh, there's my wife saying the brewery was unbelievably clean. I mean, the floors were like a hospital. April said even better. I mean, you couldn't find a speck of dirt anywhere. It was shockingly for a factory how clean it was. That's the first thing you notice walking in. There's multi floors to go through, spotless, absolutely spotless. So, by the way, Gazor, a little sip, just a sip. Yeah, so April's right. The brewery is unbelievably spotless. Let me put it this way. They show us the whole process, bottling, everything. I learned something that I didn't know. The bottles themselves, as long as they get them back, they can use them 3 times, and then they pitch them. Okay, or they melt them down, I should say. But I didn't know that. As long they make sure it's not shipped or anything like that. So they'll reuse the bottle up to 3 times if it's not damaged, and after that, it's gone. How do they tell us the 3rd time? I don't know. There's Jeff, not dead yet. Jess, I'm just so happy you got in and got a tour. Amazing. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen because when we saw the security guard outside the gate, and he's like this, and I was pointing tour. The tour, there was 3 of them, but the last 2, one was at noon, 12 sharp, and one was at 2 in the afternoon. And so it was like 20 minutes to 12, and I kept pointing, 12 o'clock tour. And the guy was nice. He just goes, hold on right here. And then he just made a few phone calls and just goes sit and wait. So he just sat on the curb until this nice guy came out. And it was cool. I learned a lot. It was really educational how they do it. He was nice enough to show us the different levels. Free beer at the end. He was trying to talk me into drinking more beer. But really nice guy. And is not only him, but his dad works there too, which is neat. There's Europans. I hear that all of the public restrooms in Albania are spotless. That's true. I can definitely confirm that is not the case here in the U.S. That's true. Because it's funny you should say that. April and I has commented on that, Europats, that the public restroom on the beach, spotless, absolutely spotless.
There are some, like America, especially gas stations, where there are the holes in the floor and stuff that are not as clean.
Right, the famed Turkish toilets.
But in the towns themselves, I haven't found one.
Yeah, public restrooms, spotless. The only thing, bring like tissue, some form of toilet paper, because a lot of times there's no toilet paper. You got to provide your own. Not all the time, but sometimes. But you're absolutely right. The public restroom down by the beach is absolutely spotless. What I like about the Europass, the information they put out is spot on, guys. Spot on. And I remember the public restrooms in America, you got to plug it out before you go in. So there's a lot of truth in that. Saffron Field, not sure, Judy. Are the saffron fields around Barat? She's asking Judy. There's John. So much of a pleasure to meet you, John. Alaska Dog, our Regina. I am driving that struggle bus, but my promise to all of the local Albanian people and vendors I dealt with last week was I promise in 1 year I will speak ship. It meant as respect. Man, John, you're gonna be a better man than I am. Because if you can do it in a year, you're a much smarter man than me. Which ain't saying much because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But man, if you can do that, that'd be awesome. Great guy. I really enjoyed meeting him. John saying to Regina for LOL. Jeff, John Conway, that would be amazing. Yeah. After months, I only picked up on a few words. Me too. And we're coming up in 2 weeks or 2 years, excuse me, in Albania. I know all the polite words. I could kind of put together a sentence at a restaurant. It's difficult though. It's such a standalone language. But as long as they see you trying, they're happy and they're going to help you out. They're going to help you out. But man, I don't know. John moves quick, man. He might be able to do it, Jeff. He might be able to do it. There's a canvas. Over Hill Nomads are saying Google says saffron fields are in high altitude farms just south of Broad. We didn't see that, did we?
No.
We were mostly in the city, though. We love Barat, though, except for the heritage sites. I mean, it's like this. You're just hiking up a mountain, just really incredible, but beautiful. Except I'm being passed by an 80-year-old woman in a cane to show you what kind of shape they're in. I always say they're half billy goat, but I mean that respectfully. Whoop. Chat's cruising here. Forgive me. Come on, move. There we go. Campbell Nomads is coming from Regina. Saffron fields have to be beautiful when they're in bloom. I bet to be real pretty. And there is the troublemaker herself. I say that jokingly. New life in Albania, saying hi to y'all. Andrea's in town. Andrea's online. So always great to see Andrea. Is my wife saying hi to Andrea? Judy and Jim saying hi, Andrea? Regina saying hi, Andrea? Lessa saying hi, Andrea? Andrea taking over? I love it. It's cool. Let's say hi, Andrea. There's John Gowan. John saying I'm a dull butter knife, brother Patrick. Just going to do a complete submission. Yeah, not much else to do. Drink Rocky and learn. Yeah, there you go. Because my Albanian friend O'Leary, when I was saying, why are people giving me Rocky at 7 a.m? And he goes, well, because you're old, you got nothing to do. They're very blunt people, but he didn't mean that there's any problems like that. So with that said, Gazor, we're sipping. Smooth. Chase down a little bit of water. Ooh. All right, hopefully. I did it again. Andrea knows when I do this. Touch the screen, also the chats fly. Europats, unlike John Gowan, we're old, yes. That's what I say too. So we'll probably have to have a private tutor learn Albanian. Our brains don't work like youngins. Oh, I feel you. It was funny. Gina was a good friend, love her, and she's a teacher. I couldn't keep up because it would be like phone, and say it in the ship, controller, shot glass. And she said, all right, now let's put it in a sentence. And I was, I still haven't memorized, the word phone and so forth. And even if I spoke, the sentence, it would be gibberish to me because I don't know. So it was too fast for me, not for anyone else. Like Dennis is doing really well. He's doing really well learning this shit, but I'm trying to do it on my own. And I'll keep working on it. But like you said, our brains don't work like the youngins. That's perfectly said. And there's Jeff. Too funny power is out on my island, but Wi-Fi is working. Wow, that's trippy. That's cool. Count your blessings, buddy. There's Jeff saying, wait. Hi, Andrea. I can't tell if that's the end of this. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I'm able to scroll, so forgive me. I hate that. I touch the screen and the chat just goes flying. Okay, Andrea saying from New Life in Albania. Hi, everyone. We just got back from Tushimish. Such a lovely day. I love this place. Yeah, it's a great town. Very cool town. Quiet. It's nice. Real nice. Europats. Hi, New Life in Albania. My wife is Anthony saying, sorry, Jeff, praying it comes back soon. Talking about just power outage. Hopefully it does come back soon. Water. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Got to get more water. I know I'm leaving yet. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm back. All right, let's scroll up here a little bit. Like I said, the meetup today is going to be 8 o'clock. And the Gente April?
I'll retype it.
Yeah, April's going to retype that back, and you guys can look up for a location. If you're in town, if you're in earshot, you are more than welcome. JJ Pierce. Hello, my friend. Just saw you on here. Love the beard. Thank you. Am I going to keep it forever? I don't know, but I'm going to dye green for our trip to Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. So hopefully it'll be some fun. It'll be cool. Thank you very much, by the way. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, I can't wait for Dublin. The place we rented, I said this before. I don't know if you caught it. It says to pick up the key for your room, you got to go to the pub next door in order to get your room key. I cracked up. I said, man, that's perfect Alley Cat stuff right there. Perfect. There's the Europass. Y'all don't forget to like the live show. It's very nice of you. Very nice of you guys. Like I said, the Europass, your information is spot on, which I appreciate because people need help. And I appreciate you guys being so helpful to people. There's my wife saying hi, JJ. Joseph Brooks. Evening, y'all. Morning in Seattle. How's things going in Seattle? Raining? Hopefully you're doing okay. Seattle can be pretty, though, too. I like Seattle. See, every time I touch the screen, then people say, well, don't touch the screen. But then the only problem is I can't see the advanced chats. Okay, there we go. Alaska Top Dog Regina saying, sorry, Jeff. I turned my heater on here on my island and blew the fuse on the island. You got your fuse fixed, I hope, Regina?
She's making a joke. She put on hers in blue jets.
Oh, show you how slow I am. I'm sorry. Let me turn that. I turned on my heater on here on my island and blew the fuse on your island. Sorry, I missed it. Regina's going to hit me over the head. There's Joseph Rooks talking to Alaska Top Dog, our Regina. The scene in Christmas Vacation where the Christmas lights come on, the whole city goes out. Excellent way to put that, Joseph. I like that, man. Yeah, I remember. Those are great movies. That's my wife cracking up right there. Then, John, go on. No, I'm visibly, audibly learner. Need to hear something 100 times to even comprehend it. You're like me then, buddy. Just nothing else to do except live up to the hip of a tutor 24/7. I'm 58 going on 100. 58 hitting the retirement, though. Good for you, man. Well, I wasn't able to retire until 60, and I thought I was ahead of the game. So good for you. It was really nice to meet you, man. You're a cool guy. I couldn't believe you went right from Toronto to pogradec, and boom, you're back to the States, or soon to be. JJ Pierce saying hello to my wife. Biker, that's my Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary right there, Biker 9114. Love the beard. Thank you. I really look forward to St. Patrick's Day. Me too. He was Italian, yes. I'm half Italian. I'm Italian and my mom's Irish. Very proud of both sides. But Uncle Gary out in California, give that Kathy a kiss for me. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Now it's California. Scroll up a little bit. I see Jeff. I did it again. Forgive me. Okay, from Jeff. Haha, no power, no worries. Yeah, he's good at that. Jeff doesn't stress. That's good. I admire that. Wife saying, definitely, Jeff. JJ Pierce, Jen and I are looking forward to getting back up there. You better. Need the road to get fixed. Tell me about it. It's the way it goes, but tell me about it. Now there's a workaround. Now it's like 3.5 hours to get to Toronto, unfortunately. Hopefully get that fixed quick. There's my wife. She's putting them where the meetup is after the live. It's going to be 8 p.m. See that spelling? ZGARATE and then Genti. I wasn't the one who picked the place. The ladies did. Okay. It's a nice place, though. But if you guys are in earshot, come 8 o'clock, you're more than welcome. Come down to the meetup. Love to meet you. JD Pierce, New Life in Albania. Love your content. Keep going. Absolutely. Good stuff. And there's New Life in Albania. Andrea saying thank you, JJ. Joseph Rooks, Seattle is beautiful. I bet. I haven't been to Seattle since I was a child. Spring is starting to cautiously peek out from behind the clouds. Yeah, same here. Also the cold's pretty much broken. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Toronto and so forth. So yeah, spring's right around the corner. I can't wait. The good thing, opposite of Texas, we really had 2 seasons. It was winter or summer. You went right from your air conditioning to the heater. Nothing in between. But here I can honestly say we get 4 seasons, which I love very much. So we need that too. Regina St. Joseph, just like that, yeah. John. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Right. All right. There's Joseph saying, sunny, comfortable temp for working in the yard. There's John saying, dude, my kind of place, pick up your key at the pub next door. Heck yeah, my kind of place. As soon as I saw that, I just cracked up. I said, you got to be kidding me. But it's Dublin, man. But yeah, I cracked up at that place. As soon as I read that, I was like, okay, this is going to be perfect. Then on St. Patty's Day, we're going all green, guys. You'll see what goes on. There's a bucket list thing. Just one time, to say, I was in Dublin, Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. Just one time to be able to say that. So really looking forward to that. Joseph, sunny, comfortable temperatures for working in the yard today. There was a tear in my eye the last time I mowed my lawn in Texas. I wouldn't have to do it again. And now we're in a building, no lawn. And as much as I love having a beautiful lawn, it was getting on me, man. Mowing the lawn, especially come summertime in Texas. I'd come in, my shirt's just stuck to me and just sweat. It is nice having a nice lawn, though. Well, I'm glad I don't have to do it no more. Big John, pick up the key at the pub Hilton and Marriott. Could learn a lot from that. They could, John. I'm telling you. I think that's awesome. So they don't say it, but they got to own both. But I just think that's a crack up. There's no front desk. You got to go to the pub to get your key. That's just off the chart. I picked the right place. We're going to do a film. Provided I'll go in first and say, hey, can I film this for YouTube of me getting my key from the pub? I think would be fantastic. So, yeah, a lot of things coming. There's my wife saying she agrees with John. Brad Webster, for your information, Kevin and Wendy from Scotia just did a video on Kevin's trip to the American Hospital in Scotia. Very informative. Okay, Brad, very good. So we'll have to check out your channel. Let me make sure I read that again. FYI, Kevin and Wendy from Scotia Kevin and Wendy from Scotia just did a video on Kevin's trip to the American Hospital Scotia. Very informative. Okay, I'll check that out. I'm going very slow so I don't mess it up. Jeff, saying New Life Albania, I need to find a driver car to take me to that bridge this year. Yeah, the one that's messed up. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Never fails. There's my wife saying hi to Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary out in California. What time is it now? 7:03. We're going to sign off probably about 7:30 so we can get ready. So I'm glad the time that we're doing the lives now is working out for you guys. So I very much appreciate it. Joseph Brooks, I'm in the early stages of planning to come out to Albania for several months later this year. Very good. I hope to meet some of you when I do come. As you get closer, email me, brother. It's roadway12345 at yahoo.com. Okay. I typically always put that out there. But yeah, then we'll get something together and do a meetup. Okay. And like I say, if April and I are in town, love to meet you guys. We're not going to change plans to meet people. Hopefully that makes sense. It doesn't hurt no one's feelings. But if I'm in town, love it. Love it. Yeah, then you can come to our meetups on Saturdays after the live. That'd be cool. The Europats. Have you been able to talk April into dyeing her hair?
Ain't happening.
She just said it ain't happening. Love the way you think, though. Love the
Don't
way you
give
think.
ideas.
It's a great idea. What?
You'll wake up and I'll shave your whole face. And you can't do it.
You heard that? She shaved my whole face. Probably shaved my eyebrows, too, just to teach me a
That's
lesson.
a good idea. Then you have nothing to turn green.
Yeah, we'll work on her.
Not happening.
Joseph, I turned 40 this year, and I am self-employed. Good for you. I really want to be doing that somewhere much more chill. Good for you, man. I am so glad for the people that are a little bit younger than me that they are able to do that, because in my generation, we couldn't do that. I'm jealous of that. I did the TechCon scroll again. Come on. Come on, because I don't want to miss any of your comments if I can, so forgive me. Okay. No idea zero pats is my wife. She's saying it ain't happening. I think she'd look sexy with green hair.
It ain't happening.
I think she'd look sexy. Sexy with green
Well,
hair.
I think you'd look wonderful with no hair on your face.
New Life in Albania, talking to Jeff. It's probably worth renting a car. Probably makes the most sense logically. Maybe we can all pitch in. I don't know. Brad Webster, my brain works as fast as I walk. Mine too. I think a turtle just passed me. Good one. It might take me a while to conquer the language. It's hard. It's probably undoubtedly the biggest thing that I am disappointed in myself in. I was hoping to pick up on it. Years ago, I was stationed in Germany and I was able to pick up on it. That was 40 years ago. Do I remember talking Deutsch? Not really. So I really thought I'd be able to pick up on it. And it's been quite the challenge for me. So it's probably the one thing that I'm disappointed in myself over. There's just talking to April saying he's laughing. There's Jeff talking to New Life Albania. Yeah, many of those places renting is the best answer, or hiring a driver. Yeah. The Europats talking to Brad Webster. We identify more as sloths. Perfectly said. Kind of slothy myself. Joseph Brooks, just make sure you verify the keywords before you start drinking at the pub. Perfect advice. Perfect. What we do, drop off the backpack first and come back to the pub. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Put the green on, go back to the pub. Put April's green on, go back to the pub. Is this my wife here saying, quiet, brought aboard? We like to stay out of politics on the channel, but we're on the chill. I must have missed that.
Yeah, somebody made a comment about the war.
Oh, okay.
And I'm doing the same thing again.
Right. So, we don't, I'm not going to talk about the war. I'm not going to talk about politics. There's so many people out there. You don't need another old man yelling at a camera. If you don't believe what I believe, you're terrible. That's not going to happen. So this channel is for, if you need to escape, please come here. Okay. Da, 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 da. I missed that too, honey. I didn't even see that.
That's okay. I've got it.
Okay. Thank you, my love. Regina, do you need me to teach you that Irish phrase again, Pat? Yes. I'm going to need all the help I can get, Regina. But we're looking so forward to it, man. It'll be a lot of fun. Bucket list thing too, man. Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. Can't beat it. Quiet. Brown above. Yep. It was a good video on Scotia medical visit. Yes, it was. And very good to see you. I'm glad that you're here, Quiet Broad. So really good to see you. Thank you for being here. There's Jeff on April. I love that here. Thank you for maintaining the peace zone. Yes. Because it doesn't make sense. You're just going to make people upset. You're not going to change me. I'm not going to change you, how you feel, how you do. But yeah, coming here to escape. Here's by the way, the cough. I started taking my allergy medicine again. It's getting better. I just didn't think that this time of year that my allergies would be kicking up. But April's been showing that things are starting to bloom.
Yes.
So back on my allergy medicine. You know what's here and Korça are the only two places in Albania that my allergies act up. And it would be, where I live, but it's worth it. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. So there you go. Jeff saying yes to Regina. The Europats. Matt wants to know if you still have your drone. Also, do you have to have a license to fly it over here? As far as I know, you do not have to have a license. They don't want you flying over government buildings. Do I still have mine? Kinda. Parts of it. I'm missing one of the sleds. Crash landed too many times. Forgive me, I still got that frog. But I still had the drone, but I bought a cheapo because I wasn't sure, for crashing it or anything. So I should probably buy a better drone, but I should do something with that one, that the parts that I got left to practice with it, before taking it out there. But as far as I know, no. I know a couple guys that fly drones all the time. They told me there's a couple buildings that for some reason the drone won't fly over it. So there's something electronic protecting the building, some to that effect. But I've never heard of anyone over here saying that you have to have a license to fly. Great question, though. Great question. Quadbron, talking to Regina. Oops. I've done it. Doggone it. Quadbron talking to Regina, saying maybe learn Italian. That is true. Over here in Albania, a lot of them do speak Italian because it's so close. Such a big influence, too. Europack laughing. Mama said no to the gray hair. She did. She put her foot down, too. So,
Yeah, keep drinking.
Jeff saying, April, you'll wake up. Yes. See, everyone's saying. Everyone's saying.
Yeah, not happening.
I think we'd make a cute couple going green.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll let you have a girlfriend for one day. Tuck her and I need to pick her, though.
Don't, you're making me choke. That's the top down Regina, Quadbron. Tutu Beni. I don't even know what that means. Okay. April, correct. No. And she's laughing. All right, Quadbron. John gone. Take lessons is probably cheaper in Albania. Immerse will help out the lessons I needed. It's a hard language from English. It is a really hard language. But we're knocking it down. We're getting through it. And I just think it's very respectful. If you're in somebody else's land, to at least make an effort, and that's what we're trying to do. Like I said, they smile when they see you trying. I think that's worldwide. Once you get somewhere, try to learn at least the polite words: please, yes, thank you, goodbye, stuff like that. And the other words will come. The other words are coming. This is, like I said, I'm disappointed in myself because I thought I'd get it easier than this. There's Tink. Yeah, I really don't want to talk about politics, though, but you are correct. Thank you, though. I hope, they'll be safe. We'll be safe. Jeff, so how much are beers in Dublin these days? That's a really good question. I've never been there. When I was stationed in Germany 40 years ago, I went all throughout Western Europe, but I never made it to what I call the islands: UK, Scotland, Ireland. So looking forward to that. If I had to pick two of them that I really want to see, and I don't know why, Ireland and Scotland. Excuse me. Yeah, two places I really want to knock out. So we'll get there. Quiet Braun? Talking to my wife. I understand that. Very good. Thank you. Joseph, good philosophy on the channel. Thank you. Yeah, we're aware of everything's going on, and you're aware of everything's going on. So, like I said, we look at it a good place to escape because everybody's talking about it. You don't need one more voice screaming at you. You don't need that. So, Joe, good philosophy on the channel. I'm a moderator for several Twitch partners, and we keep things the same way. It's not hard to figure out what we think, but the channel is an escape for everyone. Absolutely. But and we're well aware there's a million channels that talk politics and all the other stuff. You don't need 1,000,001. Jeff, have you been trying the local honey and tea for the allergies? I have, not religiously. I got to do that.
You won't do it.
My wife just said I won't do it. I got to do it. I need my wife to remind me.
No. I've tried before.
Yeah.
Ain't going to happen. That's how I get rid of my allergies in California.
Thanks, Jeff.
You drink coffee, water, rocky beer, and cocktails only.
And
you're not going to switch to tea. I don't care. I know you.
Thanks, Jeff. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Regina, did you get an air purifier for your home yet? We got a dehumidifier.
But yeah, I have room for more stuff.
Got a dehumidifier, but doesn't it act as the same thing?
No, that strictly pulls moisture out of the air.
Okay, so we still have to get one, an air
No, we
purifier. We don't?
Where are we gonna put it?
I don't know.
I'm inundated with stuff.
Oh, we don't. We can put it on top of your freezer.
It's not gonna do us any good in here. Then if
I
it's
know.
not there.
I know. My wife's saying I keep telling him, Jeff, but he likes his coffee. Very true. I did both coffee and tea in some places. Tea later in the day instead of water. And I've just never been a tea fan. I don't know why. It's never been a tea fan. There's my wife saying we just got a dehumidifier, but no room for air purifier. I'm inundated with stuff now. Yeah, our place is pretty small. We had a nice balcony. I should say the place did before we bought it. But they took some of the balcony to make the place bigger, if that makes any sense. So we still got a little bit of a balcony on 2 spots for storage. Greg, trying the tea shop in Pogradec, Patrick. They're great for listening to symptoms and come up with a tea. They did it for us. Thank you, dear. I think I will. I got to do something. I hate this cough. And yes, I got checked out by a doctor. I'm fine. I was like this last summer, though, too. And then I quit taking my allergy medicine because I really thought through the winter and stuff, I'm not going to need it. Apparently I do. It's Jeff saying a wig. What about a wig?
No.
You talking about for April or for me?
They can all wear the green. I'm not.
Hear that, Jeff? She's turning on you, buddy. She said you can wear the green, not her. My wife's saying the tink. Thank
I'll
you.
make sure there's a little bit of green in my shirt.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
about it.
There goes the chat again. Eyes are watering. The Campbells, Jeff. Judy has a sore throat, cold, and made her some tea with local honey, sage flowers. Very good. Love it. You got to do that. Forgive me. You know what it is? I have a lot of phlegm, and it gets stuck right at that trap door and just irritates my throat. So forgive me, guys, for coughing so much. Making my eyes water. My wife's saying not a wig kind of girl to Jeff. Pat, Tutu Vena, it's all good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Regina. There's Greg saying beers were €12 in Dublin last year. Wow. Was that a big beer? I sure hope so. That's pretty pricey. So Greg was in Dublin last year. You know what? I'm on vacation. The heck with it. Don't you worry about that. But still. So Greg's saying and up to €14 for a beer? Damn. I got to have one there. Just got to. B Pace saying hello to me. How are you? I am great. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate you. My wife, Patrick's coffee, water, Rocky beer, and cocktails only. There's lots. Yeah. Let's see. Did she have water? Yeah, you did have water. Yeah. Thought I had her. But yeah, that's pretty much my liquid diet right there. Greg saying slip some tea in his coffee, April. I got to. You know what it is? I got to stay back on my allergy medicine. That's all there is to it. There's my wife saying hi to B-Space. Jeff talking to the camels. Sorry to hear that time about Judy's throat being sore. Sore throats suck. I found zinc tablets work the best for me. Me too. Especially if you're just feeling something coming on. Yeah, I start powering up the zinc, man. Really shortens the sickness too. Forgive me, I burped. Quadbra. They probably have local Albanian herbal formula tea. They do. They have a lot of teas.
Yeah, that one shop is great that I go to.
I just got to do it. I admit it's my fault. It's my fault. Be Space saying hi to Zam, my wife, my beautiful Avy baby. Oh, I did with the chats again. Yes, forgive me. It's weird. You touch the screen and all of a sudden it jumps. Come on. If I miss someone's comment, please forgive me. trying to scroll back and try not to miss anyone. Okay, Joseph, spoonful of honey while you wait for your coffee to brew, and then use the coffee to wash it down. You know what? That's easy. April's looking at me like he ain't gonna do it.
You can do it. I already know you.
You know what, Joseph?
I got you that pollen that you don't take for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we still got that.
Yes, you won't take it.
Okay. Remind me.
Pat, I put it on the counter for you, and you still don't take it.
Joseph and my April are right. I'm gonna start that tomorrow morning. We're gonna have some local honey, which I got, and we got what was the other stuff?
It's like a pollen, a bee pollen.
Bee pollen. I'm gonna start taking that, then have my coffee. I'll start that tomorrow. Lots of top dog. Regina, April, they make colored clip-in sections so you can add some color without doing a whole wig.
Ain't happening, people. April has no sense of humor. They haven't learned that yet.
We love Regina.
I bought this for you a year and a half ago.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
still full.
Yeah. So what is this now?
It's like a bee pollen or something.
Yeah. And we got this. We were in Toronto. when we got it.
Yes. Yes. I got it at the festival.
And it's supposed to be a natural thing.
Yes.
You know what? Give me a. Oh no, I can't talk with it. It takes a while.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a spoonful of it right now. I'll do it before we go out. Europass. Can you get Flonase over there?
I've never seen it.
You've seen it?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either, but I don't know. There's different inhalers over here. I haven't tried to get Flonase. Let me give it a try. I'll let you know. Let you guys know. I'll let you and Matt know. Quite broad. Greg, wow, that sounds nice in Pogradec. Pogradec's beautiful. Now, we really feel blessed. Just a taxi ride to Korça was 45 minutes. We used our taxi guy. He wanted to charge me 2,500 lek, roughly $25 for a 45-minute trip. And I gave him a tip. And the guy didn't want to take it. I still gave him a tip, and 3,000. We could also, a 45-minute to Ohrid. You can go to another country from here. North Macedonia, they like to pronounce it North Macedonia. The city of Ohrid is beautiful. So the location here is really nice. There's also another airport if you don't want to use Toronto, but it's smaller. So you're a little bit more limited in Europe where you can go. But it's another advantage. The airport in Vlora, I don't know when it's going to open. It was supposed to open last year, so it's being held up. I don't know what the problem is. Forgive me for blowing my nose there, you guys. There's my wife saying she has not seen any. She's talking about the phone is. Jeff, English ivy is a great air purifier. Another hanging plant. Have you ever heard of that? English ivy?
Yes, but
Won't work here?
black thumbs.
You want me to keep an
And
eye
where
on it?
would we put it?
I don't know.
There's no place here to get enough sunlight.
Yeah. But I appreciate you. Someone chiming in for me. I'm just getting a message here from YouTube. I know very well it's a long story, but they are the best people. I'm not sure he's Chicago Mike is replying to me. I'm trying to do two things at once. Forgive me. Got about 7 minutes and I got to log off and get ready for our meetup. So I appreciate y'all coming on. When you guys come on, it makes me feel so good. That's why every live demonetize. I'm not going to make you guys sit through a commercial. We got people from the States, Regina's in Japan, people chiming in all over the place. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Jeff, April is sounding anti-green. Yeah, unacceptable. We still got time. We still got time to talk around that. There's my wife immediately saying, yes, April's anti-green. Greg, on Rugariana, downhill from DHL, a half a block is a tee shot. Oh, thank you.
That's when I go to.
That's when April goes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, especially when you said downhill from DHL. It's on the right-hand side if you're heading downhill towards the water. Okay. Thank you, though, Greg. You're absolutely right. John, okay, everyone, back in Cincy yesterday, going to run some errands. I will say have an amazing week and take care of each other. See you next week. See you, John. Man, I mean, John's like, man, he gets things done, man. So I know he's back in Cincinnati. I know he wants to go to one last Reds game, before coming out. So we'll see how that goes. Great to meet you, though, man. Glad you're coming back, buddy. See you next week. The Campbells, Over the Hill Nomads, talking to the Europass. Just bought a similar product of Flonase here for about 600 lek. See if you can put the name of it in there, buddy. Appreciate you, Jim.
She did.
Oh, did she? Okay, wonderful. Okay. The Europass saying bye to John. If you guys get a chance, yeah, check out these other channels that I'm bringing up. They're wonderful. If they weren't, I wouldn't bring them up. So let's say, where'd you go? I know right now I could hear Andrea just laughing at me for touching the screen and this thing just disappears. Okay, so Europath saying to the Camels, that's great to know. Beers in Dublin are tourist prices, I bet. A pint size, okay. But it's one of those things, you got to do it. You know what I mean? You got to do it. There's Ed. Hi, Ed. How you doing? Beers come in pints. Cool. Thank you. Jeff talking to the Nomads that Flonase sub would make a great quick video. Yes, it would. This Greg saying, between us alley cats, we will cure Patrick. Yes, please do. I know it's the allergies, though. I know it is. The only other thing it could be is they're burning a lot of firewood right now for the fireplaces and stuff. But I really believe it's my allergies because I was bad last summer until I started taking it. Then it would take like a week to really clear the system. But yes, please cure me. Please do. Campbell's just about all the little street vendors sell bunches of different flowers. And for making tea here in Albania,
Yeah. I got teas here, different ones.
Over the Hill Nomads. I think you're in Vlora right now. It's beautiful there too. Okay, there's my wife saying that for allergies. Cool. Jeff saying it sounds like the stubborn old dog needs his med and peanut butter. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Sneaking those meds into a sandwich. I can't tell I'm getting the meds. I like it. I like the way you think. And you're right, this stubborn old dog. Europass, take the meds and drink the tea, Patrick. Don't make her tell you again. They're all turning on me.
Yes.
Team April. You're right. You're right. It's up to me. No, I'm worthless without her. She's the brains of the outfit.
Oh, Sabal. Tell Sabal I said hi. I know him from work.
Sabal's on?
Yes.
April says hello. She's screaming right now in the background, saying hello to you. Okay, that's an officer that April used to work with back in Texas. Very cool. Named Sabal, right? I know I've heard you mention that name before. The Campbell saying, Jeff, it's in our Durst video. Very good. New Life Albania. It's so much more affordable here than in the U.S. too. Absolutely. Get that financial monkey off your back. Because a lot of times, like April and I want to take off for a weekend. You have to go, wait a minute, let me check the checkbook. You don't want to take that balance not too low. It's so nice not to have to do that anymore. And there's Jeff saying, oh, wow, the bee pollen is golden elixir. Yeah, I got to start making it. My wife's saying, yes, it is a drip. Jeff saying to the Campbells. Yep. Europats, everything is more affordable in a bit. Yeah. I would say, I'm trying to think of something that's not. They got two gyms here. One's a girls' gym, one's a guy's gym. It's 3,000 lek a month. It's well equipped though. But I think the only reason it's cheaper in America, there's a Planet Fitness on every corner in America. So you can get a membership for $10-15 a month. And I'm stretching to try to find something more expensive. That would probably be the only thing because I'm paying like $3,000 a month for a gym membership. But you're right, everything's much more affordable. I did it in the chats again. What time is it? Got like 1 minute. God, there's some ball saying, hey to Mr. Z, hey to Mrs. Z. I'm missing a couple things, but we're going to be signing off just a minute. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you. Europass, what did you think of Durst? Me personally, they're asking Matthew. I like Durst. I was talking to Matt about that. Matter of fact, we were chit-chatting. I like Durst. The only people that didn't like Durst were the ones that stayed right on top of the harbor where the imported ships are coming in. Once you get away from that and head south, I like Durst. Very much so. Some more saying hi to Sabal. Miss you. Sabal, you came in right as I'm signing off. But you know what? I'm going to stay on there an extra 2 minutes for you guys. And I appreciate you guys coming on here. I really do. So we're having a meetup. So if you guys are within earshot, you're more than welcome to come. There's Jeff saying to the Europets, great question. Camels, good night, alley cats. See you all next week. Take care, nomads. Over the Hill Nomads. Check them out. Love them. Love them. My wife's saying night to Jim and Judy. I hope Judy feels better. Jeff the Camel Nomads, have a great week. Matthew, I like the beach, but did not care for the traffic. Okay. Yeah, parking is a premium. Traffic's a lot better here in Pogradec. A lot better. It's not perfect, but it's much better. Night to the alley cats. Oh, I say that? Okay. Giro is all up and down. Yeah. For Giro Cat, yeah. Camel saying, yep, you too, Jeff. You're a pet. You all have a great week. See you later. Love you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to us that you take time out of your busy day to come down here and share with us and everything. Things are going great for us. Hope things are going good for you. Remember, love you guys. I'm going to start taking my allergy medicine. I promise. Going to go to our meetup. We'll be there at 8 o'clock. Hope to meet some new people. Remember, I love you guys. See how much? Let me send out some hearts here. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.